Hey, how's it going? This is Tony, Sports Car Fanatic 805, and I'm just back with another short video of a recent PSA submission that I just got back, and I just wanted to show the results, the grades that I got. I have 4 cards here, and I'll start off with the lowest grade, then I'll finish off with the highest grade. First card is this Lawrence Taylor 82 Topps rookie card. This card is very well centered. I didn't really have too high expectations on this, at least. I was hoping for a 9 at least. Wasn't really surprised that it got an 8. But it's really well centered. I got this at a antique shop, and yeah, I think what got me is actually the surface. 80s cards are always hard, to nowadays. Now they're so, if you find one raw, most likely, if somebody hasn't sent it in already, could be something wrong with it, why they don't want to send it in, or they're just not a grader. But for the most part, it's kind of tough to find a raw 80s card and get a gem mint on it or something. But wasn't too surprised with the 8. Just obviously Taylor's a Hall of Famer, so that adds the appeal to it, and pretty happy with that. Next card is this Tony Gwynn Topps rookie card in a PSA 9. Got this off eBay, and yeah, it looked clean. Centering's off a bit. The corners are very sharp, the edges look nice, and the surface was pretty clean looking upon examination, and came back a 9, and that's actually what I thought it would get. I was obviously hoping for possibly a 10. I think what may have gotten it was, I don't know necessarily the centering, because I've seen some cards, PSA 10s, where the centering isn't the greatest, but it's not like, wouldn't be considered off-centered either. I guess maybe it could have been the surface too. I don't think the surface was perfect, but it was very clean. But either way, this is just a great card, iconic card, and PSA 9 isn't a bad grade either, especially from the 80s. And definitely happy to get this card back in a 9. And third card here is this Barry Bonds Topps traded rookie, and I got a 10 on this. Sweet card. These cards I do really well in. I buy a lot of them off eBay, and the ones that I've gotten on through eBay, most of them have been really nice. In other orders that I've sent in, not in this order, but I've gotten a lot of 10s, or at least the ones that I choose to pick out to send in to eBay. Most of them come back 10s. I've gotten a few 9s, but this card actually is kind of tough because it's white and then it's black on the borders. And these cards do have chipping along the edges on the black, and then when that's visible, it's, it definitely takes away from the, getting a gem mint. You can see a lot of that chipping along the edges here and on the sides. And then, of course, you look at the surface, the centering as well, left to right, it's pretty well. Top to bottom is a little bit thicker on top. I'm little bit thicker on top than the bottom, but corners are sharp. But for the most part, I pretty much can tell if a card, if this particular card is gem. I definitely look all the cards over quite a few number of times, not just right when I get it, but I'll take another look later on, you know, a couple days later before I want to make sure I want to submit this or not. And yeah, so I did well on this card. And the last card, I was very shocked at this grade. I actually didn't expect to get this grade. But I was thrilled when I got this grade. And it's a 88 Fleer Michael Jordan All-Star PSA 10 Gem Mint. This card is just sick. The picture, of course. Yeah. I mean, a Jordan card in 10 is just, you know, it's like hitting a home run, you know? Yeah, I just was very, very pleased with this grade. I was very surprised, though, that I actually thought I would get a 9 on this. Yeah, sometimes you send cards in and you expect a grade and you get the grade you want. Sometimes you get a grade, send a card in, and you don't get the grade back that you were expecting. Like I said, I was expecting a 9 and this got a 10. So I was beyond excited getting this back in the 10. Got this off eBay as well. And it came in, and the centering left to right is good. Top to bottom, the top is a little bit thicker on the top. But I was looking at other 10s that are being, you know, on as a listing, that are listed on eBay right now, and I'm just checking the centering on those, and I noticed a couple were a little bit off-centered, a little bit, not off-centered, but just the top to bottom was almost kind of looked like this card. So I was just like, okay, I guess it does compare to other PSA 10s. But it is just, I mean, this was just awesome, just getting this card back in a 10. Definitely going to keep this in my collection. Now this card, I think in a lot of Jordan's cards a couple years ago, like shot through the roof, like just his rookie card got up to like 40K almost. It's gone back down. All of his stuff has gone back down to, like, you know, his rookie card in his Fleer rookie is, I think, around, you get it from 16 to 20K in a 10. But this card in particular, I remember shot up to almost 2,000. You know, a couple years ago, as I said, when all of his stuff just kind of, all of his cards just like shot up. So I'm definitely gonna hold on to this to see if it definitely goes up in value. Right now, where it's currently at, it's still very high end. But yeah, this definitely has the potential, obviously, in the future to go up even more. So I guess that's it, and thanks for watching my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it.